Update on the sunflower garden. This is one of the shorter ones. Got a nice little bee on it. And another one of the shorter ones here. Brown one up there. Oh boy. Am I getting anything? Yay. Come on. Okay. Another brown one. Where's the purple one? Purple one. Here we go. Purple one. Everything's moving around. It's kind of windy. Wait. Let's do that. Alright. Here. Okay. And this one looks purple. We got an interesting little bug on that. I've never seen one of those before. Must be a native bee or something like that. And here's another one. These are a little tall here. They're maybe about 7 feet tall. Let's see. Pretty one there. And these are the teddy bear types. Those are about 4 feet tall. And these are the giants. And they are still about a week away from blooming. They are, I'd say, a little over 7 feet tall right now, so they'll probably get to about 8 feet and then they'll bloom. And hopefully they won't get blown down in a storm or something like that, because that's happened before. What else have we got? We have got the frog ponds that have no frogs for the last 2 years. I don't know why. But we have a cattail growing from the bottom of the pond here, which is interesting. And that's the one cattail that I transplanted in the spring, and it's now a bunch of cattails over there. And I have to glue some stones onto that planter so disguise it a little. And here are the cattails that have turned this pond entirely into a cattail stand. And they have a lot of little blossoms on them. This stand over here has just one blossom. And show you some stuff I planted earlier this year. First of all, we're going to get rid of these Siberian elms. It's a weed tree. It reproduces like crazy, and sometimes you end up calling a tree guy to come and dig out one of the baby trees because they grow so fast. Yeah, we got a lot of them here. Yeah, this is a weed patch back here. This is orange. What's it? Hosta. Orange something. I forget what this is. Maybe the other one I can read. Orange Star. And Orange Star, this one started out outside the fence, and someone or something ripped it out of the ground. I rescued it, brought it back here, and it seems to have taken. And this is a hosta. This is a sum and substance hosta that I grew from a bare root. And here is that's coral bells that I planted this spring. Let's get this weed out of here so it can thrive a little better. Seems to be doing well. What else have we got? There's the other Orange Star hosta. That is First Blush hosta. That is Jurassic Park. And we got a bunch of them outside the tree here. I transplanted one that wasn't doing well in another place outside the tree to the little one there, to where the Orange Star got ripped out. So yeah, this is our bog garden, our frog garden. And like I said, no frogs for the last 2 years unless I didn't see them. Kind of disappointing. We have had leopard frogs in the past. And lots of toads, but I haven't seen any of those either. So, What else have we got? Of course, that's the usual pumpkin garden that you see all the time. And now we're going to look at the roses, because I haven't talked about them in a long time. This is Music Box. It's a semi-shade rose. Does well in the semi-shade. And this is on a west side of the building. It only gets sun in the afternoon. Seems to be happy here. It's been there about 8 years. And over here, that's a wild rose. Came up after something I bought died. A rose that I bought died. It only blooms in June. It's got a deep purple bloom, single blossom. And this is Earth Angel, my always favorite. Little susceptible to disease and all that good stuff. And the Japanese beetles love it. Japanese beetles like some roses more than others. You see one right there. I have been using a couple things on here that help the rose to survive through the summer. Usually, back when I planted this 8 years ago, or 9 years ago, I would lose all the leaves by the end of the summer, but I haven't been. And it would be covered with Japanese beetles, and it no longer is. We just see one now and then. But this is a very fragrant rose. It's a little less fragrant in late summer than it is in the spring, but it still has a lovely scent to it. Okay, next. Okay, Grand Champion. Not as crazily blooming as it was, but it's doing well. I was complaining the last time that it doesn't have scent, and it's supposed to. It really, I would say the bush is scented, not the individual roses. It's only very, very slight though. Or maybe I just have nose blindness to roses. I don't know what it is. This is Popcorn Drift, brand new this year. It seems to be doing fairly well. Of course, the proof is, does it survive the winter or not. And this is another brand new one. This is only going to bloom in June. This is shade tolerant. Armide. Yeah. So, gratefully double. It looks a lot, the picture looked a lot like Earth Angel. So we'll see how it is next spring. Right now I'm just trying to bring it along. It was pretty sickly when I got it in the mail. So it's come along pretty nicely. I'm just having to support it because it's so weak. And over here, another Popcorn Drift from a different company. And this is the one that came already blooming. The one over there came as a little stick. So they're both doing pretty well. We'll see, like I said, next year how they do. Over here we have Campfire. Campfire isn't blooming right now. I have to show you when it is because it does change colors pretty dramatically. It does kind of look like it's on fire too. Nice little bush. It's got some black spot going right now, so I put my remedies on it. Hopefully it'll be okay. This is another one that gets Japanese beetles all over it. This is Quietness, and it has a lovely scent to it. It does bloom all summer. It has a little black spot right now. Of course, it's been a rough summer, so I'm not, even with all my remedies, I'm not surprised that things aren't doing as well as they usually do. So, yeah, and a couple of Japanese beetles. Gonna have to spray today. Okay, because if you tolerate one, you're gonna end up with 1,000. And here's some honeysuckle. This is responsible for drawing a lot of hummingbirds into my yard. Thank goodness this one blooms a few times during the summer. At least twice, sometimes 3 times. Some of them just bloom once or twice. This one blooms up to all summer long if it wants to. Here is another summon substance hosta that I grew from root. That is Spartacus. I'm going to try putting a little bit of Epsom salts on these to see if I can get them to grow bigger. Here's another summon substance grown from and these are Vulcan. This is Diana Remembered. And this one, Glen Triumph, isn't triumphing right now, but I hope it's going to be okay. Doesn't look very good. Once in a while you fail. This is hydrangea. It's a double hydrangea, and it's oak leaf. And it's been there for several years, and this is the first time it's bloomed. And it's not strong enough to hold the blossoms up. Kind of cute. And what else we got? Ruby Slippers hydrangea. And this is the Fairy, which is very shade tolerant. It's a rose. It's supposed to be scented. Once again, I don't smell anything. Another hydrangea. I don't know the name of this one. And this is another oak leaf hydrangea. His name escapes me. Over here we have Dr. Robert Corn, or Corns, I'm not sure which. This little pinkish white rose with no scent and very, very shade tolerant. It's amazingly shade tolerant. So that is my non-pumpkin garden update for the fall or late summer. And talk to you next time.